Welcome back to 2020 Miles in 2020. Let's see where our update is. Well, I'm going to tell you, my last 2 days, I've walked about less than 2.5 miles. But there was a lot of fun had. We went on a road trip on Friday. You know how that goes. We had a blast. Little one had a blast. He loved it. So that was about an hour and a half up one way to where our fun was going to be. We got there, we got checked in, went to eat, went to Red Robin's. Child loved it. It was his first time. He loved it. He ate almost everything in front of him. I guess it also worked out that he couldn't get over it because his favorite color is red. So he went home with a red balloon, ate all his leftovers when we got home this afternoon. He finally ate an onion ring. He was happy. I stayed on course. I ate my meal, and I did not pig out like everybody else did. So we went to the Science Museum the next day. So we were staying at a hotel, and the hotel did not have continental breakfast that was free. So we decided to go to IHOP and another first edition restaurant for my son. I tried to stay low carb because carbs are not my friend, but it's also told that with PCOS, you do have to balance a carb with a protein to have a stable sugar level all day. So I brought my pancakes back to the hotel with us. I ate my omelet, and it was scrumptious. The seasoning on the meat was beyond compare. And I had my usual with the green peppers, the onions, and the cheese. Oh, it was so delightful. But once we got done there, we went to the Science Museum. Our old town that we used to live in has changed. It is a college town with a big, huge college, and it's the alma mater for my father. So we're saying this college has been there for a while. So there was a lot of changes, but we went to the Science Museum. Oh, little one loved it. He had a blast. There was a water play station where he spent most of his time at. He ran up the stairs several times, went down the slide. I have pictures of the slide. Maybe I'll send my husband a picture of our son coming out of the slide in a few minutes when I get done with this. But they had antique cars, they had how it works, and they had a little station where you could work on a little car. They had a train station. They had little tunnels that you could crawl through to go from one side of the building to where the train models were. And yes, I was sitting there going, oh, this tunnel is like this. Is my body going to fit in that tunnel? Well, I took a chance. I had room. I crawled through that tunnel, I crawled through another tunnel. Then they had a little mining area where we're in Tennessee, and it's talking about the coal mining here in Tennessee, and they had a little tunnel for that. I was a little overloaded by all the kids, the loud noises, so I crawled into the tunnel, and Siggy never thought I was going to come out because I got right in the middle of the tunnel, in the back part of it, and I just sat there and took pictures of the inside of the tunnel for a while with all the pictures of the coal miners they had on it. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it. Then we had to stop by Hobby Lobby because I'm an artist, and I wanted to see what they had new. And they always have science stuff, and my guys are into science, so apparently they're going to try to grow another Venus flytrap. Oh my gosh. This last time it did not work. Oh, Siggy just told me this is their third attempt to grow a Venus flytrap. I'm going to think it's going to fail just like the other 2 tons because it's smaller than the box that the first 2 came in. So we'll see how that happens. If you want, I'll update you on that little particular go around. So then we went out to eat, and again, I worked with portion control, and I did not eat like a pig. So we all had leftovers when we came home today. So today was also a day where I didn't get a lot of mileage, but the day's not over with, so I can walk my living room and not worry about the people underneath us, since we were on the 4th floor, hearing me stomping around in the room. But it was fun, and even with that, I still got 24 miles in last week, which is a good time, because I'm staying around 22 to 24 miles. If I would have stayed home this weekend, I would probably had more time, but the memories are worth everything with what we did. We have decided that every year when we have tax season, we're going to take our son on a little adventure. He doesn't play with half the toys he's got in his room. He only plays with the Legos and his electrical devices. So why not take him on an adventure? This year, it was out of town for the weekend. He had a blast. He loves staying in hotels. Well, maybe next time we can use the pool, but there was a lot of teenagers there. And the outside pool, it was 40 degrees outside, and they had teenagers in the outside pool. There was an inside pool, but I forgot to pack our swimming suits, so we didn't go. But he still had a blast. He loved watching the TV there. He loved going out. He liked going up. I'll send another picture of the I'm afraid of heights elevator. And every time we got in that elevator, I faced toward the elevator doors and could not look out the back of the elevator. It freaked me out, but we did it because he loved it. Then I looked up last night while they were passed out in their beds. I looked up and I walked 99 miles in 29 days last month. That's pretty good. So there is that plus. That also brings us up to 191 miles and some odd mileage, extra mileage on the how far can you go. But as I've been telling you, I am going to up my game. So we did get this. We just got it tonight. We don't know how it's going to go. Already a little not happy with it because of the fact that it doesn't tell distance. It just tells me the time. So we're going to see how this goes. Depending on how far I can get on this, I may upgrade it to one that sends time and mileage to my phone. Let's see. Doesn't she look happy? I don't know. But it's just a start. It's a basic one. And all I wanted to do is to up my mileage. So on my little thing over here that I've got on my wall that tells my miles, I'll start putting walking miles on one side on the top of the month. And then I'm going to put biking miles on the bottom. Hopefully we can get more miles in. Hopefully we can achieve the 2020 for this year. By the way, sent my little Siggy a picture of what I was wearing when we went to the science fair. We did have some problems because I bought my pants in the same size that I have been wearing, and they about came off of me several times while I was walking. I kept pulling them back up. So I'm sitting here trying to pull up my pants, and I laid down on the bed after we got back from the Science Museum, and they about went down to right above where my legs start. So they started coming down. So they're not, these new pants that I have, they're not going to be fitting me long. I foresee, because just wearing the black pair yesterday that you'll see and the pair I'm wearing today, if I put too much stuff in the pockets, they start coming down. So that's a bonus, but I wasn't ready for that. which in a way I am very happy about because it means that all I'm doing is working. But that's what we did this weekend. We had fun. We went and had an adventure. Our son passed out at 9 o'clock at night. Usually that doesn't happen with us being homeschoolers. It's usually hard to get him to sleep, but I looked over at one point and he was out, and then next thing I know, I looked over, Siggy was out, so I wore them out. And I still had enough energy to go, but being a considerate person, I did not walk the halls of the hotel, nor did I go through and pace in the hotel room because, again, we're on the 4th floor, and you got to be considerate to the people that are underneath you. And you also got to be considerate to the people on both sides of you at the hotel room. But, as usual, I just had a ball while I was there. I love spending time with them and going and doing new things. So, what's the mileage going to be this coming up next week? I have no idea. And I have not, for the life of me, figured out how I'm going to calculate the mileage on this peddler because it doesn't tell it. And it's not easy to... I spent about 20-30 minutes looking it up when he got home from the store. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Just stay with us. But have a wonderful, blessed day. Please like, subscribe, make a comment. Hit the notification bell if you want to see more of these. And thank you for this one. We will have 2 videos coming out during the week about the crochet since we did miss last week. Have a blessed day. And just enjoy yourself.